come in and he'll be like, "Oh, you alright?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, how are you?" "Yeah, good." And then he'll turn his back on me and fucking not talk. I said, "I don't know how he likes me," because I said, "You don't fucking talk to me." She
That's
was
all
like,
the socializing he needs.
"Yeah." And she was like, "You're being really nasty to him." I was like, "You fucking sit next to him." And so she was like, "No, because I'm at the top." I'm like, "I'll tell you what." I said, whenever I have a christening and you're not a godparent, I'm going to make sure you're sat next to Harry." And she went, "You fucking do. I'll walk out that church." And I said, "No, you can't because I've invited you." She went, "Well, it won't be your christening." I went, "But if I'm a godparent, I want you there." She went, "Which one of your friends are going to have kids first?" And I was like, "You don't know." I was like, "It could be any of them." So, but yeah, basically I got to sit and listen to him tell me about fucking buses. Oh, how's work been? Oh, well, the X5 went down the other day. Oh, did it? What happened? Don't know. But we're now down a bus, so I've had to come and help out. What have you had to do? Well, I'm back on the buses driving around on the S1 from Aylesbury to Bicester, which stops off at fucking Tame, fucking Oxford, fucking your nan's house. Like, honestly, I just can't. And I can see myself now just nodding, going, "Oh, really? Mm-hmm, yeah, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh, wow, oh no." And just judging by his face how I'm meant to react. While I'm just sat there thinking, I could be sat in my bedroom with my cock in my hand, having the tug of my life. And instead, I'm listening to buses. Buses!
You can learn so much, Joe. Just
And
take
he
it.
doesn't think he's autistic.
Wait, what? What? That's
I
the
called
biggest
him
plot twist of all time.
Yeah, I called him autistic, and he was just like, "I'm not autistic," and I was like, "You may
Mate.
not be diagnosed, but I can tell you now, hun, you're autistic."
What?
No, he's
This is insane.
He's bustistic.
No
he
way.
he turned around to me and was just like, "What makes you think I'm autistic?" And I was like, "Well, I have autistic friends." And he was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." And you're worse.
They
And he
can
was like,
read the room. You can't.
And he was just like, he said, "How are they worse?" And I went, "Well," and I described Jordan. I said, one of my friends is a complete and utter idiot. I said, and don't get me wrong, he can be anal at times, and I said, you know, I see the tism, but I said, he's never once sat there and told me about the interior of a bus and what his favourite thing is about it. I had to listen to him tell me that he liked the pattern on the fucking chairs of a particular bus that runs around Aylesbury. Kill me.
What? That's so
Sat there,
weird.
and we were both tiddly, and he went, "I really like the purple seats with the red and yellow speckles." And I went, "You what?" And he went, "Buses." And I went, "Yeah, I thought that's what you were on about." I said, I would just have to kind of check that I was definitely not dreaming this. And he was like, "Do you dream about buses?" I went, "I'll be honest, no, I don't. I dream about buses." And I turned around to him, I said, "What, wet dream?" And he went, "What's that?" And I was like, "Don't worry."
I can't believe it.
I was like, and then I was just like, I did say to him, I said, "I think you're a little autistic, Luke." He was like, "Well, I can't be autistic, I'm not diagnosed." And unfortunately, I threw you under the bus here.
Oh my god, I can't believe
turned around
it.
and I was just like, I said, "Look, I know someone who's not diagnosed, but I can tell you now, he's autistic."
He's autistic. I will give myself the that's fine. Like I will say that it took me a while, obviously, and it's for some reason it took me like going to board games club to find out, which should have been the first clue. But but like, come on, like I don't know this person, and by the little that you told me, and it's like he's got full marks, mate. Like,
Can I just say, like, if you two are autistic, right? For example,
yes,
like if most people would go, "You two are autistic," he must be like the
Fucking-
fucking Stephen Hawking of autism.